Alright, guys, so today I have a thought log for you that will probably absolutely be somewhat morbid and probably provocative. I'm just going to run down a rather paradoxical list of things that people often point blame with and then continue people's failure or misfortune because they enjoy doing so. And I know that those people, they can be put down. Not physically, not harmfully. No, you can tear them down. And the way you do this is by building them up or challenging the way they think. If you can do this, then there's nothing that can stop you. Nothing. And I mean nothing. There are those people who believe they must set themselves up for failure to succeed, thus forth completing the Solomon simulacrum. There are those of you who believe this. Touche. But here, let me drop some real wisdom on you that will fry your noodle. If you're setting yourself up for failure, only to reach some variety of success, is it not best to gain success and suffer without suffering? How does that make any sense, Ruphio? How do you suffer without suffering? Well, here's a philosophy that dates back to feudal Japan. This is why people despise me, and I'm going to clear up the historical landmark for you. We're already failures. Have you ever fought in a tour within the military? Have you ever ended someone? Have you ever been given an order to carry out the termination or taking of your own life? Holy shit! Did I just break your brain? Let me basic this one. Let me base to this one. If you want it, I can achieve it. If only you'd ask me. You better fucking believe it. If you don't believe in me yet, ooh, I got a lot of people to prove wrong, and I'm good at it. Y'all some retards. I hate you all. I've been nice to you. I've given you love. I've given you hope. I've given you the things you need, but you know what? You're not making me smile. You treat me so badly. You ignore me. You treat me like garbage. I don't love you.
I have risen above.
This is painful, dickhead! Oh, well, I want pepperoni. 1v1.
Here's a paper towel. Here's a paper towel. Clean yourself up.
He's back. That's right. The world's worst YouTube and Twitch gaming streamer has risen like the Pheonix he is. You know, Ruphio, he was one of our biggest goons, and we let him go. At the new year, we sort of let him go, more or less. And he's decided, he came back to his channel and he made a declaration. He said, I'm not going anywhere. Fuck the trolls, fuck Pod Awful. You're not going to run me off of my name, my account. You know, he switched accounts, he rebranded his whole shit. He said, nuh-uh, that ain't happening no more. And then he put up this video.
We're in a couple of days. So yeah, I carried over a bunch of the subscribers from some of the other channels, one of which was Gamer X Yes HD, as well as there were...
That's right, he made a new channel called Gamer X Yes HD, the dumbest name for a channel of all time. And then he said, no, Jesse, no Pod Awful, dickhead! I'm not going to let you run my life. And I like that. I applaud you, Gamer X, Ruphio, Ruby Rocks. I never wanted you to go anywhere. I wanted you to stay on your channel the whole time. He had deleted his Ruby Rocks channel. He said, forget that. I'm restarting it. I'm going to make a new Ruby Rocks channel. I'm going back to it. I'm going to start the name. I'm going to start all over again, ground up, and I don't care who comes in and tries to stop me. And then he shut down that channel and deleted that video, and instead he released this video that I've been playing for you.
For a couple of other channels that I had ended up bringing over into this one. So you'll notice that there's a...
Oops, a bit of a screw up there. And then the video just ends. You know, Ruphio's tried many different things before he got to the point where he's having to remake his channel all over again. And I thought we could do sort of a retrospective on Ruphio. Take a look at this. I don't know if we've ever really taken a look at Ruphio's first passion. But his first passion, of course, was effects sabers. You know, like lightsabers, the toys that you can spin around and play with. Of course, one of our favorite videos of Ruphio is him out in his yard, out in the street, rather, with Eric Martin spinning around a fake lightsaber. Well, that used to be one of the things he was going to try to do. He had videos and a channel specifically for it. He had a Facebook page specifically for it. So this is from Facebook. It's the new Ultra Saber lightsaber unboxing video. Take a look.
So pretty. All right, so... well, everybody, I'm Ruphio, a.k.a. Darth Rexperia.
A.k.a. Darth Rexperia. We got a new a.k.a. on our hands. When your name is Ruphio, when you have legally changed your name to Ruphio Pheonix, you don't need these many AKAs, man. Your name is already the craziest it's going to be. He was also a vape master when he had his YouTube channel, Roasted Vape Reviews. Now, this is why we love Ruphio. I was able to so quickly pick up on the fact that he would be into all of these things. I could smell the autism from a mile away. So let's take a look at another personality here, because it's very important to the storyline, the personality changes. Because there's only one personality from Ruphio I'm really interested in. Now, watch this.
There was a monster. Jam monster.
Wow, okay, so here's one of his shitty intros where he doesn't have the rights to the music. I'm probably going to get flagged for that.
Hey guys, I'm Ruby Rocks, and welcome back.
So he does call himself Ruby Rocks in these videos, but it's different. It's different. He does different things in his different channels, his different personas.
Anyway, here at Roasted Vape Reviews, where we take on a look at any form of vapor product, device, accessory, coil build, or coil in general, wire, whatever have you, where we hype it up, shit talk it, and then of course, I've been jammed. So we already know what we're all about, and today...
Wow, what the fuck was that? So he fucked up on a word, which, by the way, Ruphio, you fuck up every word you say, all of them. There's no reason to stop every time.
Today we've got something different. I actually haven't tried this e-liquid before. This is Jam Monster. Now this box is actually pretty beat up. Unfortunately, it's been on the shelf for not so long.
Yeah, he's a
but
vape
it's okay.
connoisseur.
I'm not worried about what the box looks like too terribly much as what's inside. Let's take a look at the box. What we got for the box here today is the Jam Monster Strawberry.
So it's subtle. It's very subtle. But every different little thing he does, the persona changes a little. That first one, the effects blade thing, he's trying to be a badass, right? Like he delves more into the badass. Like it's all part of the spectrum. Obviously, Ruphio is on a spectrum, but he's got these different elements to him, and each time he has a new channel or a new thing he's doing, he dives a little deeper into one of those pools than into the other one. So that's his badass one. This one's his cool guy one, which you might think the cool guy and the badass are the same ones. They're not. And then, of course, then there is the Ruby Rocks persona when he's doing what he knows best, which is, of course, gaming. Now, we know that one best of all. I don't need to play anything from that. The channel's gone anyway. I could find something in my archive, but we know that one best. And then he supplanted that one with a new one. He became Game X Yes HD.
Shit. All right. Anyway, guys, Gamer X here. All right. So we've got 42 likes and page follows. Do you know how awesome that is? Thank you. Two thumbs way,
And
way up.
there it is.
Hold up. Two thumbs way, way up.
2 thumbs way, way up. That is the perfect way to describe why this is unbullyable. This is his most boring persona yet. This is the nice guy. So we have the badass, we have the cool guy, we have the autistic, and then we have the nice guy. Fucking Gamer X, which, by the way, of all the names, you think that one's going to be like maybe the badass persona. No, Gamer X is 2 thumbs way up on everything.
I would like to ask everybody who would be kind enough that has come over here and followed over on the community page to go to the link that I will comment in here in just a second and pin while this is live, to go and really quickly move over to the, not move, but just go and subscribe over on the new YouTube channel, Gamer.
So he goes to all this trouble, makes a new YouTube channel, a new Facebook page, gives himself a new name. He stopped going by Ruphio, even. He got rid of the Ruby Rocks channel. He makes the Game X Yes HD channel, which, of course, he misspelled the name of. He meant to call it Gamer X. He called it Game X, and then he just went with it. And because now he's impossible to make interesting, he comes out with stuff like cleaning my mechanical gaming keyboard.
Hey guys, GamerX here, GamerX Yes HD.
2 thumbs up.
And today we're gonna really quickly go through how to. I'm just gonna, kind of going really quickly do a vlog cleaning my mechanical keyboard. So yeah, we're gonna be cleaning the mechanical PC gaming keyboard that I use. It is.
So Ruphio has jizzed all over his dumb keyboard, and these mechanical keyboards, by the way. You nerds got to stop it with these things. It's gross. Stop it. And when you're sitting there jacking off to blowjob hentai like Ruphio and many of you do in this audience, you got to be getting up under those keys real bad. It's got to be filthy. No wonder he's got to sit there and clean the thing.
It's a Tacomo i800 with an anti-ghosting feature, which is actually pretty nice. Today we're gonna go ahead and clean it up
nice.
and get that all done. So this is kind of like gonna show you how you can clean, as well as you get to watch me kind of go through and speed through this process. So let's get into it.
Big thumbs up. And there you see it. Let me see if I can get it to pause right. It says Game X Yes. The channel was Gamer X Yes HD. But he didn't know which one to go with, so he just did both. It doesn't even say HD on this, though. Why put HD, by the way? His videos are not in HD. None of them are.
So let's go ahead and take out those Q-tips real quick. Dropped one already. Good lord. All right, we're just gonna put those
Pulling
right there.
every key
I
off.
just use an old dish that I have kicking around to put the keys in for now, so we're just gonna put them in there while we're waiting. If you don't remember what your keys look like, something you can do that I honestly do all the time, keep your phone on hand. If you don't remember what your keys or where the keys are supposed to go, keep your phone on hand. Really quickly open that up, load up your camera.
We helped him get, I don't know what it's called on Twitch, verified or approved or something. I think you have to hit 100 followers or something. So we gave him those followers. He made a big thank you video about it, and he started streaming a lot more gaming content. That gaming content, of course, was terrible.
You want me to shut the fuck up and give the same money I will be using in part to pay my bills, my rent, and other, life-based necessities, like buying food or, providing food for my 2 cats, buying household, utilities, things that are necessary to live a life, right? You want me to pay that money to Trump for this retarded border wall? Yes, I'm going to be 100% with you. I did type him the honest word, retarded border wall, okay?
I did type him the honest word, retarded border wall. So he's talking about Trump. This is an orange man bad scenario.
I don't think this is necessary. I mean, one logical explanation, one solid fact base, so logical, not irrational, incoherent opinions. No, logic. Facts, usually explanations to recent to past events that could lead up to good, valuable reasoning.
What? Okay, so I have to play that back. I have no idea. The salad is being tossed. The word salad.
Incoherent opinions. No.
Okay, so this starts with him saying other people have incoherent opinions. Now, what is your incoherent opinion, Ruphio?
Logic, facts, usually explanations to recent to past events that could lead up to good, valuable reasoning. Logic.
Buddy! Welcome, everybody, to Ruphio Leaks. As you know, 1185, hacker extraordinaire, who's provided me with files many times in the past, has gone to great lengths to bring me brand new information we have not previously seen. He's gone to a whole new level. This is Ruphio Leak number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ruphio Pheonix's actual doorway. Now, we've all probably wondered what it must be like in Waterville, Maine. What would it be like to live there? What would it be like to see the actual residence where this man spends all of his time? He never leaves his home. His mom and dad do everything for him. They come at least 3 to 4 times a day, up and down the stairway to his doors. At all hours of the night, his parents will come, and they do everything for him. They make sure he's taking his meds. They bring him food. They do his laundry. He is, speaking of, a complete fucking slob. He broke up with his last girlfriend because she wanted to have a relationship with him, as any girlfriend would. But he instead would spend 16 hours a day straight playing video games. He screams so loudly it shakes his house. You might remember he said that I nearly got him evicted by his landlord because of all the screaming and yelling he was doing. Well, it turns out that is true. He absolutely screams. And by the way, not just at Pod Awful, at other things too. He has a temper on him. And we have very rarely seen that temper. We saw it when the Diana Steinfeld stuff happened. But this is happening all the time. He can't blame Pod Awful for this. This is a common occurrence. He screams so loudly, the entire house shakes. He punches his door like a fucking madman, and he puts holes in his wall. So he's like a Kyle kind of guy. He's sipping Monster, putting holes in the walls like it's fucking nothing. Everything he says about his eyes when it comes to their different colors, his need for blue glasses because of his sensitivity to light, all of that stuff is confirmed bullshit. His mother and father have confirmed that he has nothing wrong with his eyes. Nothing wrong at all. Ruphio Pheonix's human nocturnalism and his aversion to light in his eyes and his addiction to black lights all stems from the fact that Ruphio actually believes that he is a vampire. Not, I'm like a vampire, oh, I stay up at night, oh, I like the dark. He truly believes he is an actual vampire.
He does have the freedom of press and speech, which, we did.
Yeah, I personally think that freedom of the press is but one failure of our country's ability to re-legislate or actually constitute a more subsidizable or solid basis on the laws there are, as well as public aware knowledge to those laws that are pending or amendments or changes to the laws that are in state.
I don't know what the fuck he just said.
video gamer dating, and it's literally videogamerdating.com, looking to find a real relationship. And I'm not kidding when I say we're going over every gory detail here. Male, 27, looking for female, Waterville, Maine, United States. Ladies and gentlemen, with the zodiac sign Virgo, it is Ruphio. Here's what he's interested in. I am interested in tattoo, brunette, animal lover, cat lover. Remember, he's got 2 cats. Gamer, geek. Well, fucking gamer. I mean, no shit. This website is video gamer dating. Geek, single parent. Oh, cool. Hey, ladies, I'm a single parent gamer. Who wants to date? Punk. He put punk. He's a punk, you know, he's into punk girls. By the way, he thinks Avril Lavigne is punk, okay? He thought wearing 2 neckties was kind of a way to be a punk girl. American, well, yeah, all right. Attractive. So he's saying no fatties. That's what attractive means. Rock, which he means they have to look like a rock. They have to have the skin of a mineral. And to go with that, nature lover. Remember, he likes to go walking out on that path and look at the black hole sun in the sky. Oh my God. No way. Hang on a second. Hang on. I am interested in. Now, hear me out. This is a theory. Virgin Virgo, says Elizabeth. This is a theory. I think he misunderstood this section. And instead of putting the type of girl he's interested in, he put things that he thinks of himself as. What do you guys think? I mean, does that theory not hold up? Tattoo, brunette. So he's got brown hair when he's not coloring it the same colors as Ninja that week. Animal lover, cat lover. He's got the 2 cats. Gamer and geek, sure. He's a single parent. So why would you be interested in a single parent? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He is calling himself these things. He's interested in himself, says Kevin. That's right. He 100% considers himself attractive. His build is fit, which I would put many quotations around. His height, 6'2". I would say wrong and bullshit. I do not believe that whatsoever. Eye color depends on my mood. Wow. So he really is claiming that. And that's a very girl thing to claim. A very girl thing to claim. Okay? But we've seen him show that, like, act as though he's got 2 different colored eyes. We know for a fact he was using filters or maybe even photoshopping something. We know he was messing with the camera, with the photo to make that happen. So he's putting eye color depends on his mood.
Well, I might have to be the new Morgan Freeman.
So you guys know Ruphio's little boy, his 6-year-old son, must have a mother. Have we met her mother before? Have you guys ever seen the mother before? Well, let's meet her tonight. Let's bring up Michaela. Now, please, let me say this before we go into this. Nobody bother these people. Let's take a look at Michaela St. Jean. And as you can see here in her cover photo, there's Ruphio's beautiful 6-year-old son. And also some other kid. Now, here's here's where things start getting interesting. Okay, we got some other kid here. We've never seen this kid before. And if you notice, the kid in her profile picture also not Ruphio's kid. In fact, this kid, a lot cuter. Big old gap in his teeth, but that might go away. A lot cuter of a kid. A lot skinnier of a kid. Let's compare. Here's Ruphio's child, who is, of course, taken care of by Ruphio's parents rather than by Ruphio. And he is fully autistic. He's wearing the same size jeans as me, and also his jeans are from the same year as mine, which is, of course, 2002. Those are my jeans. He's basically the same size as me, and then there's this cute little kid. Now, who is this kid? Well, we'll figure that out in just a bit. Let's take a look at Michaela's information. Take a look at Michaela herself. It says right here she works at the Juggalo family. I'm not prepared for this. As many times as I've looked at this, this is Michaela. God, she's a beaut. God, she's good looking. She looks exactly what you'd expect of anybody who would be with Ruphio and live in Maine, okay? Even this kid, look, this is the other kid. This kid is not Ruphio's kid. And this kid looks at Ruphio's kid like, I don't know. Okay, so you're seeing this guy in the background now, right? Or are we spotting something here? Who's this sort of Ruphio-looking fella back here? So obviously this is the father of her new and improved child. And you know this is a new, and she thinks this is the good one. Never forget that. She's in her head, this is the one because it's his kid and not that fucking sad sack loser Ruphio's kid. Oh boy. So he did evolve. He does have a beautiful, I was going to say fedora, but technically this is a trilby. This is a trilby, and he does have a big old gauged earring. Ooh, buddy, if you haven't seen this picture before, woo, buddy, buddy boy. I'm more interested in this cool ass motherfucker right here. Don't you want to know his name? Don't you want to know more about this guy? Look at these sunglasses. Look at the hat, the trilby, the fucking pinstripe trilby with a Batman t-shirt on a fat-necked hoe. Punisher t-shirt, Batman t-shirt. They're wearing matching superhero garments. Do you see this? His name is exactly what you'd expect from someone who dated a guy named Ruphio Pheonix. His name is Male Rain. There's so much to take in here. Oh no, it's worse than I even remember it. And I was looking at it earlier. You guys are feeling it too. I can't process this all at once. Let's go through everything. I mean, the most obvious thing here is this picture of what you guys are assuming is Michaela, but that is not Michaela. Now, what does that mean? Now, let's take a look at his profile picture. There's two women in it. The one on the left is Michaela. The one on the right is this beautiful beauty queen right here. This fucking centerfold, this Playboy Playmate of the Year, laying on the world's strongest park bench. Okay, his nickname on Facebook is Seraph Matrix. Now, I'm telling you, Admail Rain, he makes people in real life call him Seraph Matrix. These two big, fat, ugly, troglodyte bitches have, in all earnesty, called him Seraph Matrix in the real fucking world. Proud father of Aiden, happily married master/dom to Crystal Gale Pelletier. So you've got Michaela, who is, of course, the original girlfriend and only girlfriend we know of, and the mother of Connor when it comes to Ruphio. Connor's their child. She leaves Ruphio for Admail Rain Seraph Matrix. And then this year, this fucking stud, this absolute Chad, says, you know what? I'm about to cuff me another one. And just a few months ago, he manages to get Crystal on the old ball and chain. And usually when they say that, they mean something else. But it's a little bit more literal this time around. He's a technician at Personal Computers. He manages the page. Oh my, I don't think I even saw this before. No! 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 Admail Rain poetry. The one thing that I've been keeping from you this whole time that I just haven't announced quite yet, it turns out there was a little bit of overlap in these relationships, and Ruphio got cucked by this guy! If they weren't a straight up guy, girl thruple, then at the very least, she was seeing them both at the same time while she and Ruphio raised Ruphio's child. Let's see. Here she is, I guess. Crystal Gale Pelletier. Wow, she's got a few profiles here, so she's one of those. She's one of those. I've got multiple profile white trash girls. Here they all are together, looking good, feeling great. Owned and collared by Daddy Admail Rain, 7/14/19. Also, girlfriend of Michaela St. John. But wait a second. It says she's married to Matthew Gregory. Did we just rediscover Admail's real name? Look at this baller. So she's got a kid of her own. She's got multiple kids of her own. Jesus Christ, how many fucking kids does this bitch have? So your mom comes home to you one day, this year, your mom comes home to you and says, honey, I've just got to let you know I've started a new relationship. My new daddy who's collared me is Admail Rain, but if you want, you can call him, no, not daddy, don't call him that. That's what I call him. Call him Seraph Matrix. That's your mom. You're a child. That's your mom. This is a reality we live in. Oh, no. So she says she's married to him, even though they are not married. In fact, he's probably not even married to the other one. I bet they're not even legally married. He's got the Punisher shirt on here. So same Punisher shirt. This time, the collar's got some accoutrement on it. He's got a Lockhart there. Oh, my God. He's got a second pair of glasses on top of his head where he's already wearing the glasses made for his head. Neck beard on fleek, 100% neck beard. Her head looking like just some woman at Walmart. She's just a woman in line at Walgreens about to buy shampoo. Okay, she went there for just that one thing. But then while she's standing in line, she eyeballs the snacks and she can't help herself. She gets a baby Ruth. I just found a video on Ruphio's Instagram. Did he always have a missing tooth?
Oh, whoa.
Okay, well, don't mind if I do, Patrick. If I could just get that. Well, I'm sure I can find it. Let's just type in Ruphio Pheonix Instagrampa. Let's take a look. We've got Ruphio. Come out and play.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone.
I think you're right. It looks like he's missing a tooth, and he's sucking the beer through the hole. He is.
Happy St. Patrick's
He's
Day,
missing a
everyone.
tooth, and he's trying to hide it. He's talking like this to try to hide it. He's 100% missing a tooth. Watch carefully. Oh, you can just see it.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone.
Oh, my God.
Pause it?
Huh?
Can you try to pause it on the frame?
I'll try.
I want to get petty on this.
He's chugging a beer in front of his child, by the way. You can hear his kid in the background. Ooh. See, pausing Instagram video. Instagram video is no good. I'm going to try, but... See, you can't get it where you want it.
I did see it that time.
Oh, there you go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's like he put tooth black on there. It's like he's in a school play.
St. Patrick's Day, everyone.
Oh my God. It's actually somehow more noticeable every time we play this.
What I'm about to say is going to challenge everyone's belief about gaming. Now, many guys on the video gaming thing will say, "Oh no, it's a..."
And that's the thing I love about Ruphio's thought logs. They always challenge my beliefs about gaming.
boys thing only. No, it's a boy thing. No, it's a boys thing only. No, you know what? I think women need or should play Call of Duty alongside their man.
One of the beautiful one he says is for boys only. So this whole video is the fantasy of an 11-year-old kid. Okay, when you were 11 to 13 years old as a boy, you in your head you're like, when I grow up, I'm going to have a beautiful wife who plays video games with me. And that's what this entire premise is here. So I do love the idea though that like autism does this incredible thing to a guy where it focuses in your obsession so much that you don't even realize other people aren't on the same wavelength as you. You think everybody is just a Call of Duty guy. So he's not even talking about video games generally. He is specifically talking about Call of Duty because he believes he's a Call of Duty guy.
Oh no, it's a boys thing only. No, it's a boy thing. No, it's a boys thing only. No, you know what? I think women need or should play Call of Duty alongside their man.
Now, obviously, there's an elephant in the room.
Yeah, I was going to hope we'd get into this.
And there's also a lack of tooth in the room.
I think that women, you know what? If I had a woman in my house right now and she was living with me, we had a relationship, and she said, "Hey, what are we going to do about food? Want pizza? where we order pizza. Let's fight. Play a video game. I'm being dead serious. Who can go wrong with that?
Who can go wrong with that? I mean,
Fight.
obviously.
Play a video game. I'm being dead serious. Who can?
Also, is he going bald?
Yeah, his hairline has
he's going through
receded.
it.
That,
He's fucked. He's fucked.
that hairline has matured.
What do you want on your pizza? I want pineapple and ham. Well, I want pepperoni. 1v1. Come on. So people are asking me if I got into a fight because of the lip. No, don't worry. That's because I didn't apply the drip cap back on when I re-wicked. I know I'm worrying you. I apologize for making you worry. No worries, bro. I kind of pulled a stupid. I do this occasionally. I won't deny my occasional levels of stupidity. It's just part of my personality. What can I say? But no.
A very big part.
Don't worry. I didn't get into a fight. I tend to avoid those like the plague because if I get into a fight, somebody's getting hurt. So I.
You.
It's late night, and I was looking through the Instagram profile that I got going on, and I was thinking, we made some really good memories. We amassed 198 followers. That's awesome. Thank you to each and every one of you. I know that some of you vehemently despise me because I have high functioning autism, or maybe there's just something else there. But let me know if this is worth keeping this page thing going, because first time in a long time I'm actually losing hope. I need a little reassurance right now.
Yikes. If you don't know that guy, his name is Ruphio Pheonix, and the only way you could not know about him is if you haven't been watching the show long enough. The reason you might not have heard of him is we haven't covered him in a while because over a year ago, I kind of bullied him off of the internet. It was an accident. I love this guy. I absolutely love Ruphio Pheonix. He's so funny. He's so good. He doesn't seem to realize what makes him good and funny, and I wish he would just lean into it. Instead, he went running away. Now, this Instagram video actually is pretty recent, and there's a silver lining to the end of this story. He got some positive responses from that video. There's a follow-up video where he came back to his Instagram and said, you know what? I'm going to keep it going. I haven't been covering Ruphio, more or less, for over a year because I want him back on the internet, and I don't want him scared. I'm risking everything by doing this show tonight, but I have to do it. And the reason is, all that time, I've been waiting for new Ruphio content, new Ruphio updates. And where do I first see it? One of the listeners of this show found Ruphio out in the wild. And it was in one of the worst places you can be found on the internet. It was a Facebook group called Incel Hosting. I want to be clear about tonight's show. I am here to make amends with Ruphio. I have wanted nothing but to desperately get him back on the internet, get back to posting, get back to streaming and gaming and all of the other stuff, the thought logs that he loves to do. If you don't know Ruphio, let me introduce you to Ruphio in the way that the internet at large is now being introduced to Ruphio. Here's the post. Some bitch named Phoebe in Incel Spotting says, I came across this, and here's one of the female catchphrases of the year. Yikes. Yikes. Here's what Ruphio said. I feel and think I'm wasting my time with women that don't cook enticing meals, chase men who are unworthy, and don't have a clue what worth is. Not my fault your parents didn't teach you how to cook food or be a woman. Oh my God. Just bring me food when you chicks figure out what this is because of feminism and the flaws that follow along just moments behind. And he says in this post, by the way, I will never white knight you, which I love. He spelled night wrong, but the idea, hey ladies, listen up. I ain't ever gonna white knight you. So get to cooking. And of course, every woman in this post is commenting. They're saying, oh, you're definitely that guy. Enticing meals, LOL. Oh, he seems nice. Oh, I bet you're the life of the party. Oh man, don't you want to crack skulls? Don't you want to crack skulls when you hear a lady or a guy say something like, oh, he seems fun. He must be the life of the party.
So I finally get to talk to my Facebook friends and family. I'm not sure, I might make this, I might try to change the post to public soon enough, because actually there is something about this.
Thank God he did.
Gender identity politics that I genuinely feel bothered by. Well, not only has this been, exponentially memed and heavily, this is being...
He almost said quantified. It was so close. We were so close to a classic Ruphio moment. I really think Ruphio has grown up a lot since he left the internet. Let's see how that handles. But here we go. We're talking about gender stuff, so this is perfect.
Talked about all over the internet. It's getting ridiculous, and it's like just... Okay, so, there's apparently... this is either a massive running joke. I hope this is only a joke. Because at this point, I'm already somewhat overprotective of my kids, so...
Wait, kids? You had another one? You only had one kid a year ago. What do you... But okay, it's good that he's protective of his kids. That's a good, strong man. Perfect.
Yeah. There's this thing now, the gender identity community is now proposing, where it's like, well...
The gender identity, okay.
Being a pedo is, sexual... No. Are you really that depraved? You are fucked up. If you're considering that being a sexual orientation, but no, this is being genuinely talked about quite amply and memed very heavily.
So close.
Okay.
So close.
If you turn this into a gender, it's already hard enough for me to cope with the fact that when I was born, I was paid for my documentation of birth. Okay, that's already hard enough for me to cope with. And sometimes I have to remind myself just to chill the fuck out. If you're thinking about turning pedophilia into a sexual orientation, I'm I could look.
Who is doing that?
Heterosexual, homosexual. All right, sure. Bisexual. That makes sense. These make sense.
Okay, so he understands bi. All right, that's nice.
Sexual makes sense.
Trans makes sense. We all agree with that. Makes total sense.
Logic fit that works out in my brain. Ambisexual, that works out in my, and that makes sense to me.
Okay, you lost me on that one. I got to be honest.
Pansexual. Pansexuality is essentially the same as demisexual, just on a more physical level.
What?
There are justifiable reasons to exploit and explain. But due to this continuous thing called continuity of exploit theory, which is essentially routing somebody's innermost emotions against themselves so that you can maintain a stamina of control over the individual.
So that's like narcissistic manipulation, right? Continuity of exploit theory. No chance it's real.
That is the bad version of the empath. That's the fucking no-no. That's the one you leave alone.
That one's the no-no. Okay, so he is talking about that. He believes himself to be an empath. He can feel things bigger and better than people.
And that's not to say that every empath has this trait. It is the complete possibility that every man on Earth, and either or man or woman, doesn't matter at this point. By the way, that's another argument I'm going to finish after my statement. Every man and woman alive has a feeling. The problem is, can you feel what other people feel? Can you see through their eyeballs? Can you sort of feel pain when they're in pain, even if you don't know they're in pain? You kind of get those, yeah? You don't, nah? then you are a narcissist. Let's use facts.
Continuity of exploit theory.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, oh, well, man did this. Why can't women have done this? MAN is, again, in the ending of woman. Did you ladies forget that? I wonder why we're so annoyed with you.
Oh, no!
Anyway.
Okay, yeah, it might be an incel.
Look, I don't mind if you have a gender identity indifference. If you have a gender identity indifference, that's fine. I don't mind.
I know what he means.
But if you're going to try to turn that into a sexual orientation, which is essentially gender identity and sexual orientation politics, this is why politicians, this is why, don't give a fuck about politics. This is why I don't, and I genuinely don't even want to talk about this.
What did he just said that into his hand? What was that? I mean, Ruphio, I love you, but what are you spitting into your hand? What are you doing?
This is why, don't give a fuck about politics.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. Kaiser Soze, the Joker. It's all hitting me. It's like a flashback happening. It's like that part at the end of the Sixth Sense where all the clues came together. Wait, of course he's not an incel. The answer was in front of us the whole time. In the video I played at the beginning of the show. Let's take a closer look.
It's a late night, and I was looking through the Instagram profile that I got going on, and I was thinking, we made some really good memories. We amassed 198 followers. That's awesome. Thank you to each and every one of you. I know that some of you vehemently despise me because I have high-functioning autism, or maybe there's just something else that...
Wait a second. Computer. Enhance. Ruphio Pheonix has a girlfriend.
Anyway.
I was just going through some of my files, doing a little sort of, fall cleaning, I guess. I never really go through these things, and I'm just trying to sort everything and categorize stuff. Right now, I just got to the Earth's Jokers files, so let me just go through these real quick. Okay, so there we go. First one, obviously, we've got the Joker, baby. That makes sense. I mean, I'm the Joker, baby. Of course, yeah. Oh my god. Wait a second. Ruphio Pheonix? How did you get in here, Ruphio? Wow, the green hair, the lipstick, the glasses. It's pretty Joker-like. What does he say? Here layeth a few photos of myself being a goth. I may do this again someday if I feel like doing so. Not sure where to put him in the category. All right, let me just go to the next file for a sec. Oh, that's right. Ruphio's got a new girlfriend, and she's one of the Earth's Harley Quinns.
So, there are a lot of videos on YouTube right now asking, women are asking, where did all the good men go? Oh, you want to know, don't you?
He posts pictures of himself. He posts these selfies, and that's pretty normal for Ruphio. He kind of digs on himself. What does he say here? I looked beautiful today. Wow, that sounds girly. LOL. But let's take a look at Ruphio's profile here. And here he is, Ruphio Pheonix, wide open profile for now. Who knows how long that'll last? 100% confirmation he is in a relationship with, now again, we're putting her name on screen. We're saying her name. But please, do not bother. Do not message this woman, okay? We don't want to run her off from Ruphio. We don't want anything bad going on with her. We want to be friends with Ruphio again. So please do not message this woman in a relationship with Mallory Lynn Gatto. Let's take a look at this hot babe now. Oh. Okay, somehow I accidentally clicked on the profile for Mrs. Potato Head. Is this right? No? Okay, that's her. And as you can see, her cover photo is, of course, Harley Quinn and the worst Joker of all. So here she is. She's looking sexy. In fact, it says on the, I didn't even realize this, it says on the photo, crazy, sexy, beautiful. She just put that on her own picture. Someone even comments and says, you look really pretty. She does have, basically, I can't not be mean, man. I'm trying, all right? I don't want to hurt my boy Ruphio, but she's got Skylar's haircut. She's got a bullet. She's got bangs and a mullet. It's a bullet going on here. She's wearing a choker with a Daddy's Little Monster pendant on it. Okay, well, this is interesting. Here she is wearing a Harley Quinn hat, looking real good. Tasty snack. It says on the photo, his queen, but she is featured with another man. I believe, and this is just going off of what I'm seeing, I believe Mallory unfortunately suffers from a condition known as fat girl little titties, which is maybe one of the worst positions to be in life. I don't know what this has to do with Vivi Ruby, but you guys should see this. Take a look at this. So, for some reason, his username pulls up this image of somebody cutting their fucking wrist. What the hell is this? Holy shit. Yeah, there's a blade in the sink there. Oh my god. That doesn't look good either. I don't know how well you guys can see that. Let me throw this on screen for you. Look at that. That is bad looking. This is it. My last post ever. I fell in love with @VV Holy shit. Is that really Ruphio's profile? It is. @VV and he rejected me repeatedly and then started seeing another girl after using me for my body. Hang on a second. There's another picture. Oh my god. Wait a second. When was this posted? 17 hours ago. Hang on, let me click through and make sure this is really Ruphio's profile. It is. Look at that. That's Ruphio's profile. Hang on. How do we know this is real? Let me go to the profile. Okay, let's just click a random picture here. Can we see the likes on any of these? Let's take a look at the like. Oh my god! Look at this. Look. Ruphio liked this older photo. No way. From 10 weeks ago. 10 weeks ago, Ruphio liked this picture. That's really his profile. Hang on a second. Okay, let's find one of his posts from 10 weeks ago then. The goth picture of him, the Joker photo of him, is from 7 weeks ago. He was talking to this girl back then. Hang on.
What I'm about to say is going to challenge everyone's belief about gaming. Now, many guys on the video gaming thing will say, "Oh no, it's a boys thing only. No, it's a boy thing. No, it's a boys thing only." No, you know what? I think women need or should play Call of Duty alongside their man.
This is the video we watched in the Friday night hangout a few weeks ago. This is the one. This is where we found out he was missing a tooth. He had this weird cut on his lip. He's talking like an 11-year-old boy. And this is from around the same time that he was apparently talking to this other girl. She's the other end of the conversation.
I think that women, you know what? If I had a woman in my house right now and she was living with me, we had a relationship, and she said, "Hey, what are we going to do about food? Want pizza? Where are we ordering pizza? Let's fight. Play a video game."
That's the other girl he was talking about. The whole time he's talking about this girl, and now she's killing herself, apparently.
And he's gone. He's dead.
Let's bring up the Instagram messages. Now, these are real. This is the actual live Instagram messages between Veronica and Ruphio Pheonix, as you can see here.
So you're pretty cute. I saw you game. What's your preferred console? Or do you like PC gaming?
Most of my time is on PC right now, so...
Oh, I gotcha. I want to do PC gaming, but I'm not sure what kind of setup to have. What kind of games do you like?
If you get into PC gaming, you'll love the quality of game experience. As far that sentence, it just hit me. It's really Ruphio. The quality of game experience. As far as games, I like to not sound like a Chad, but I like first person mostly, but I also like chill, relaxing platformer games too.
I think for me, I like a lot of old school turn-based RPGs. Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, things like that. But they don't seem to make games like that anymore. What's your favorite game?
PC has access to all the ROMs you can handle. My favorite game, hands down, is Devil May Cry. When PS1 was still around, I used to play this game called Gex. I love that game.
So, how old are you?
LOL, I'm 29.
Oh, we're close in age then. I'm 25. I think I found you on a gaming profile on here. What's your name? I'm Veronica. When will you stream again?
Soon as I can get a new apartment. Oh, that's interesting. Was feeling a change of scenery. By the way, you are cute as hell.
Aw, really?
Okay. Yep. I guess I'm just weak for the game goth.
That's me. Love anything dark.
I'm into LEDs, among other things. Fuck. I got a secret. Can you keep? I'm sort of a closet weeb / otaku. Oh no!
That's not necessarily a bad thing. You enjoy your hobbies. I think that's wonderful.
I turn them into a carrier. Now, okay, hang on a second. That doesn't make any sense. He means career, right? I make a living playing video games and tech testing. Last I checked, he made a living off of the US government while his parents watch his child for him.
So, can you tell me more about yourself? Who are the kids I saw?
Those are my 2 sons. Again, Ruphio has not fathered 2 sons. What is going on here? Is this just another one of the lies? Is he confused? Is he still part of a throuple? There's a lot to unpack. Connor and Aiden. I know for a fact Connor is his kid. He's the 6-year-old son, my good old son. Aiden is the name of Seraph Matrix's son. Well, not sure if asking your bra size would be a bright idea. Holy God, that is an 11-year-old's thought process. I mean, I've never once thought, like, what's that chick's bra size as an adult man? That's something you think about when you're jacking off to the Victoria's Secret insert in the newspaper.
You can ask me that. I'm 32C.
Wow. Color me impressed. 32C is impressed. Okay.
Want to know a secret? They're pierced.
Okay, now again, guys, this is a dead girl. Let's be respectful here. Let's not pass any judgments on her corpse and how many piercings are now sitting inside a casket somewhere. I want to see. What do I need to do?
Oh, God. Send me something in return. I want to see you too.
Boobs or no dick to make fun of? You never say anything like that. Anything. Boobs or no dick to make fun of. So he's already certain she just wants to laugh at his cock. Hey, if we can't decide who buys dinner, 1v1.
Ooh. Here we go. Tell me about your friends.
Well, they play video games and chill. We've known each other for 10 plus years.
Well, what are they like other than playing video games? Who's your best friend?
I think she doesn't believe he has friends.
Mine is Amber. She's really girly. A mom. She goes to beauty school. We don't have a lot in common, but she's always there when I need her. Terrible taste in music.
Okay, so we know everything about Amber. So then what does Ruphio come up with for his absolutely 100% real, definitely exist friends? I don't have a best friend. I make friends that last and treat them all like best friends. Okay. All right, well, there you go.
Oh, I understand. Who do you hang out the most with then?
My team. What's your favorite food? Okay. Oh, moving right along then.
Am I making you uncomfortable talking about that?
Not at all. Should I be?
Of course not. I just feel like you don't want to talk about them. I just would like to know you better, and friends are a big part of someone's life.
No, I just respect their privacy. When you come to visit, I'll bring you to meet them.
What's your kid's mom like? Nice? Pretty? Are you still involved with her?
She high and dry abandoned the kid with me, and I had to ask for help. That's sort of an uncomfortable topic. I hope I'm not making you uncomfortable.
No, I asked. I want to know about her. It's important I know about your life before I come see you and pursue things with you. You know? That's why I wish I knew more about your life and family and friends.
I live alone, though my friends always have my back, just as I have theirs. Most of the time, my daily routine consists of oversleeping, working/playing video games, and browsing the web when I have free time. I walk every night for exercise. I have help, but I take care of 2 awesome kids. All that's missing is the girl of my dreams.
Do your kids live with you? Same mom or no?
Yeah.
Can I know about your kids? I'm sorry if that makes you uncomfortable. I just feel like that's an important thing to know if I'm going to be the girl in your life. You know?
Yeah, just a little standoffish about that.
All right, then. Maybe another day you will tell me.
You get to meet them when you visit. You'll fall in love with Connor. Wait, why that kid specifically? If they're both your kid, why that one specifically? I want to get to know you better, too. I just don't want to throw my kids across the web. I feel good, look good, smell good, but maybe when you are here, you can tell me if I taste good.
He's tasted himself.
Mix this with 1v1s over pizza and a movie, and marriage is then a possibility. Ever hear the legend of the Pheonix of Nephthys?
Please tell me.
The story goes that the being fell from the night skies in search of a love that was more than the life the Pheonix had known before, finding its way from learning more about those the being would choose to possess. As time began to wander, the Pheonix would be bound to cyclical life cycle, passing from generation to generation, birth, life, death, rebirth, always looking for that hope, joy, sadness, pleasure, and pain. There had been 8 in the beginning. There are 5 now.
Is that why you are the Pheonix?
Yes. One of. I'm the after product of the completion of the path of totality.
Ooh.
We just word saladed on a galactic level. We have never been hit harder by a Ruphioism. They were, oh no, I can't possibly read this next sentence.
They were the founders of quantitative time.
And it's actually worse than you, right? Reread that and carefully read that cue.
They were the founders of quantitative time.
Quantitative. If there was one word to sum up Ruphio Pheonix, it's quantitative. And the first clock, if you had lived as many lifetimes as I have, you would only ask because people like this. Even now, I consider my body to be important and sort of like a... Even now, I consider my body to be important and sort of like a human hot pocket. I gotta ask a question. Am I weird for being in love with you, Victoria?
Do you really think you are?
Holy shit, man. Maybe. I get this warm, fuzzy feeling in my chest when I talk to you. What do you think? Do you love me, or am I just coming off too strong?
I'm not sure if I personally use that word yet.
Oh, no.
I do get the tingly feeling that we speak of when thinking or talking about you. But I think that whether or not something like this is true love is something that will become apparent when we meet in person.
I'm sorry, I didn't say it back. I got scared because I do love you too. And now, I don't know why I'm reading this. I guess you should be reading it.
And now I've ruined that, and I'm sure you've moved on. I'm so sorry, Michael.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll find a man who suits your desires. I'm not mad at you, and yes, I moved on. On the next man, don't push him away with silence, and don't wait that long to reciprocate emotional connection. See ya in another life, maybe.
I can't believe I lost you. I was scared to say it because you would never be personal with me. I've been depressed for a month now, and I tried. You have a girlfriend now? I'm gonna kill myself tonight. I can't take this.
Holy shit. I know you're a good woman who will find someone one day soon.
I don't know what to do. I've lost you, and I hate myself for it.
Stop hating. Start living.
Honestly, if you don't give me another chance, I'm gonna now.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Is your new girlfriend prettier than me? Is that why? How did you meet her?
September 16th. Oh God. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
And look at this.
Scene.
And no response.
Woo!
Ruphio saw this and said, nah, you know what? I'm not here to talk. And he has not been on Instagram ever since. That's it. How can there be more Ruphio stuff? That's gotta be it, right? I think it's over. I know I say this all the time with the goons, but there's just no way that we can keep doing anything. I mean, he's gone now, and that's it. Bad news. Ruphio was seemingly dumped by his Harley Quinn. I don't know if that means he's even a Joker anymore, but Mallory Lynn Gatto, his Harley Quinn is no more. And I'll tell you this, I'm debating if I should even show this to you. She's already with another guy. And I could show you this other guy, but I feel like we have too many main Gooniverse people already. There's too many characters to follow. And yes, he's exactly what you expect from white trash from Maine, what we've learned so far. He's basically another Ad Male Rain, but I mean less than. I feel like it could only be a couple weeks, and she's already on Facebook announcing her brand new boyfriend.
I think I've got it. Number one, we're going to start off by giving women exactly what they need to hear. Not what they want to hear, what they need to hear.
Love it already. I mean, are you strapped in? Aren't you ready now?
Number one, we're going to start with them. Oh, well, well, fine, these guys want me to submit to them because they think they're worthy. No, the difference is I know I'm worthy. I've proven that I'm worthy amply and will continue to prove my worth, even though I shouldn't have to.
I can't imagine why Harley Quinn left him.
I don't need to. I don't have to. I know I'm worthy. I know I'm capable. I know I have, places where I could improve. I know I do. What I don't see from women is women who don't go to the bar like, oh, well, maybe I'll just go and pick up this loser guy who's a bum drunk who will abuse me and probably treat me like canned garbage, only for the quick take. That's not self-love. Then there are women like, oh, well, if I get fat, maybe he'll accept me. I'm sure there are some guys who will, but they're the most depravingly desperate simps possible.
Okay, so he's on The Sims, but he's also using a word that I think is brand new to him this year. I think he must have just learned this word, depravingly. Like, he loves this new word he's invented.
And I'm depraving. Well, I'm pervertedly depraving. But
he's
I'm
pervertedly
not that
depraving.
desperate, and I will continue to reject you. You are unattractive. You're going to hear the truth, the cold, unvarnished truth. You are unattractive.
Hell yes. Tell her. Tell that bitch.
Your sexual marketplace is fleeting.
Ooh.
What does that say about you? Truth hurts, doesn't it? Well, good. You'll learn from this. You'll learn to grow from it as I've learned to grow from it.
This is a guy who's killed 2 girls now, by the way.
There's a common phrase with women: "There's just no winning." That's bullshit. That's loaded trash. Throw it in a dumpster, set it on fire.
Can it?
Yep.
Can that garbage? It's no good.
It's loaded trash. Oh, we can't always get what we want. That's bullshit. I can get exactly what I want.
Holy shit.
And how?
Oh,
I get what I
how?
want.
Oh my god.
Right now, I've got the hate of the entire internet. I've got the hate of the planet. I'm going to quote Trent Reznor from Nine Inch Nails on his song "Burn." I don't need your institutions.
Oh no.
I did what you wanted me to.
Oh no.
I'm like a cancer in the system. I've got a little surprise for you.
Oh boy.
You're fat, obese, morbidly dripping cellulose.
Morbidly dripping cellulose. This nigga saying fat girls full of wood pulp.
No, you are not attractive. Oh, but that's confidence. No, it's not. It's self-loathe. That's not confidence. Self-loathe is never going to be confidence. You're wrong.
Self-loathe.
That's a lie that you like people to believe. Because if the world really is, if morality is really what you choose and it's all in the eye of the beholder, then every truth is a lie and everything sold, bought, and traded for is based on a manufactured lie woven through truth.
What?
And that would be propaganda. So is there anything truly wrong with propaganda? Is there anything truly wrong with lying? Is there anything wrong with the truth? Because the truth, when I hit you with it, you won't like it.
Do not hit him with it.
Present him with facts. I was taught once that I should present people with facts. And women, the amount of cellulose is more than unattractive. I'm repulsed.
Cellulose.
It's disgusting. And often you smell very bad. Please clean up your mess.
Fat girls be stinking. So this is a public video on his Facebook account where he is stating, like, he wants the ex-girlfriend to see this. He wants their mutuals to see this. And keep in mind, the new guy she's dating, he's friends with Ruphio's other friends. Like, he's friends with his Mi Familia, Star Rollins. So they are going to see this. Like, Mallory is going to see this. And he's saying that she straight up smells bad from being fat.
You don't treat me like you want me or need me. Tough shit, because I know you need me. Women who seek men are like, oh, I want a guy who makes more money than me. You really think that's an alpha male? Because an alpha male can tell you. I will tell you. That's not an alpha male. An alpha male who clings to money is no alpha male. An alpha male who seeks to own the world is no alpha male. I don't want the world. You want the world, ladies? You already have a job from me. Have it. You already have more money than me. Have it. There you go. You're running out of options. Matchmakers have left you behind trying to show you the error in your ways. Guys are now trying to pit you with other guys when they know that's not going to go well for the guy who sucks into that. But then you got guys who are trying to educate women like, oh, well, what could I be doing better? Would a woman ask. Oh, how rare of a qualified moment that is.
That's one of the rare times he says qualify instead of quantify, so you got to give him that.
Trim up the fucking weight. Lose it. Cut it off. Cut off all that weight. Men don't want it. Look nasty. It's gross.
Take some scissors and cut it off, you dumb bitch.
And often makes you smell even worse.
Oh, man.
So if we're going on,
this bitch must have stunk. I mean, he is really harping on this smelly thing.
For the logical world of what smells good, looks good, tastes good, feels good, well, fat don't feel good. Fat don't smell good. Fat definitely don't taste good. In fact, I remove the fat from bacon whenever I make bacon.
Okay, that's too far. What are you saying? If you got a bacon cheeseburger from a place, is he like, oh, hang on now, and he's stripping away the fat on there and feeding it to Mr. Burger's dad? Oh, the skin's...
Clean up. Clean up, clean up, everybody do your share. Well, I've done my share. When the fuck you gonna step it up? And we're going off of this world, ladies. Oh, that don't impress me much. Well, I'm not impressed about much right now. I'm very lacking and impressed. And you not leaving me with a good taste. It's not a very pleasant aftertaste in my mouth.
Oh, God.
It's like something you don't wash down after you get sprayed with it.
Ew, wait, what? It don't impress me.
I know for a fact that fat people hold no effect on me because they're disgusting to me. Maybe that's mean. That's okay. I like the shame. I like it. Thank you. You know what that means? I get to stay thin and sexy forever. Maybe you can make it up to me. You know how you could start making this up to me? For a lot of you heavy-set women, start trimming off that weight because a lot of women are like this and a lot of guys don't want this. There is something to be spoken for in terms of prostenity, and I seek quality.
In terms of prostenity, he seeks quality. He's quality over quantity in only the case of prostenity.
I've noticed, though, I've observed a lot of these facts where we're at a lowest time of marriage, and thanks to atheism, we've discovered that we can be the gods now. I won't attempt to explain them to you because many of you wouldn't be able to comprehend them. It's older than you can possibly think.
You know what if you have seen Ruphio Leaks, you know what he is referencing there. So that wasn't a bit, that wasn't a put on, that wasn't just an in the moment kind of thing. He really is into that. Like he believes it, and he believes it about himself. When he is talking about we can be the gods thanks to atheism, that's what he's talking about.
But a lot of you, very much so, don't live up to the expectations. When I know that those expectations will eventually lead me to what I deserve. I have earned every single thing that I've gotten so far. I am more than quantifically, categorically.
No, this nigga didn't. I thought you couldn't possibly come up with a new way to screw up that word, and he's done it. Ladies and gentlemen, quantifically. You thought it was the name of your only black friend's cousin? Yeah, I'm visiting quantifically. Later on, I gotta see my auntie and my cousin quantifically.
I am more than quantifically, categorically worth what I've done so far. That is an alpha male affirmation. By your standards, I'm not doing anything wrong. By my standards, I'm not doing much of anything wrong. By my mother's standards, I'm making her proud. By my ancestors, I have made them quantifically proud and will continue to do so.
Oh boy, the Phoenicians. I think that quantifically just echoed through time. Back to the Phoenicians. They felt that one. They went, which means holy shit, he just made up a word. Oh man. This is going to be, oh God, the worst episode I've ever done. And I don't mean in terms of quality. I'm talking about the most evil. I'm going to hell and I'm taking you with me. We are about to reach levels of mean previously thought impossible. This is the internet hate machine at its most full capacity. We popped the governor off that sumbitch, and this is about to be bad, man. I was on Twitter, and I forgot I had followed Ruphio's girlfriend on Twitter. Here's her Twitter account, at Mallory Lynn Gat1, and she says, click to subscribe, onlyfans.com, exclusive video and pictures, custom content, chat 1-to-1. She bills herself as being the world's greatest submissive. Come get whatever you want from her. And she even shares a nice, sexy photo of herself. And I gotta say, Ruphio might have been right about the whole losing weight thing. That's not what I meant to press. There we go. I decided I had to see what's going on behind that paywall of the OnlyFans. I have to know, what does it look like? What we're going to do tonight is review Mallory's OnlyFans photos. We've got the OnlyFans. Okay. Now, I mean, right off the bat, this is bad. Okay? Right off the bat, we're not doing well. We've got more chins than a Chinese phone book. Anyway, let's take a look at her full body. Oh, God. I would not jack off to this. And I'll tell you why. It mostly has to do with, I would say, this area right here. You see how she's got a belly button? Now, that's normal, all right? Most women, if you're not a test tube baby, you've got a little belly button. But her belly button be going like this. It's a line. Her belly button is more of a, it's not really a button so much as it is a fold. She's got a belly fold. Now, sure, do she be having titties? Well, actually, no. In fact, let me illustrate this for you. You're seeing a shadow here of the bra she's wearing, the top she's got on here. That's a shadow of a bra. But what's going on, if you really pay attention, is this is actually a two-dimensional plane. There is no breast happening here. This is not a double chin. Ladies and gentlemen, what we have here is a face gunt. She has a facial gunt, and I love the choker, okay? And in fact, I mean, this actually may be starting to turn me. I don't know. I might be starting to turn around on this whole look here. Nope, never mind. I describe these as looking like the head of one of those drawings from the 50s of a sea monkey. Okay, you see what? You see this thing on the top of their heads here? These three little things with the red bulbs at the end? Now look at that and look at these toes.
Lila T. Gold is a 32-year-old woman from New Hampshire. She met the love of her life in the way of the modern age.
On the internet.
She spoke endlessly of her new boyfriend, Ruphio Pheonix, a 32-year-old man from Waterville, Maine. On September 1st, the pair planned to meet at Pheonix's Waterville home.
Lila packed up her vehicle, hit the road, and has not been heard from since.